Hi guys, my name is Nix Marikuma and I am the owner of Marikuma Healing. We are finally doing part 2 of Libra's general 2025 year reading. Guys, I apologize for letting it be so long. I've been kind of just like really busy doing like love readings on Instagram mainly, and we're talking about all relationships and what. So yeah, my bad on that. But we're finally getting the 2025 year readings. Okay, we're finally getting that on the roll. All right, so we tackled on part 1 what was 2024 supposed to teach you guys, Libra? What is your work going to be for 2025? Finance, love, and family. Okay, now we're tackling friends. So with friendship, it is represented as powerlessness. So vulnerability, being open, being genuine, being real, maybe not always feeling like 100%, you know what I mean? And that's okay. Sometimes we're just a little off our game. So I'm going to pull out why we're having powerlessness as our friends, okay? Hold on. Just trying not to get like my coffee and stuff all around. Alrighty. So deep attraction is why you're having powerlessness. This normally ties to like passion, things that you like, maybe being around people that you love being around, you know what I mean? People that make you happy. Okay. I know for some of you guys, y'all have really good friends, but I think like all relationships require some bits of vulnerability. It's just like how much you show people and how much do they deserve to know, you know what I mean? So oh, wow. Okay. What will help them with vulnerability? Well, I have to, so. Hold on, guys. I have my little bundles that you guys got to learn how to make on your own. I'm just gonna say it. I personally love rosemary bundles, but I really like combining the mint, the lemongrass, girl. Why? The long grass. Of course it's long. But the lemongrass, the rosemary, and the mint, it's a really good thing to like dry up together and like combine, you know, like make into like one of these little smudge sticks or whatever. The rosemary gives you clarity. The mint drives away negativity. You know, lemongrass is good for high energy, like positivity and positive vibes. So I personally like it. Look, I'm sorry, but what is going to help them, bro? Independence and self-reliance. So because your friendship is represented by powerlessness, this is due to deep attraction, right? Having passion, doing things that you like, so forth and so on. What will help you get this is having independence and self-reliance, being able to have confidence in yourself and stand on your own. Also, this can mean that you want, like, here's the thing. Yes, you need teamwork in all relationships, friendship, family, partnership, whatever. When it comes to friendship, you should have somebody that you can rely on, you know what I mean? Like somebody you can be like, this is my person, this is my ride and die. At the same time, you guys want to be able to do your own thing and not have to be like somebody who depends on you all the time, you know what I mean? Like an unhealthy codependence, as well as y'all don't want to have to go over there and have to depend on somebody for every single thing. You want to be able to stand your own and have your own stuff. Two independent people getting along, having a genuine connection, and being able just to be friends, like a genuine friendship. Nobody being two-faced, nobody being fake, nobody being fugazi, or as the young bloods say, sus, right? I know I butchered that, but you guys get it. All right, what is the outcome? Salty. Being a butt today. I'm sorry, universe. Okay. have a candle lit right now. So I like lighting candles when I do readings though. Leadership and exploration. So taking charge of your life and also being able to explore. I feel like for friendship, man, if you're having it in powerlessness, you want somebody to be there for you, but at the same time, you want somebody to like accept you for who you are. And I know a majority of people are like, of course, that's what the card said. But like, hear me out, okay? Powerlessness, so vulnerability, being like, open, maybe not feeling your A game, trying to balance yourself out or whatever, is due to deep attraction. So there has to be some love and affection in this friendship, okay? But at the same time, you need to be able to have some independence and rely on yourself. You can't just go over there and feel helpless and be with them all the time. Like, look, a healthy relationship has give and take. I give you my time, you give me yours. I help you here, you help me there. We lift each other up, we build one another, right? But I'm not here taking, and absorbing. Like, I'm not here being a leech, if that makes sense. So, by being able to explore and do things that I want to do, paired up with independence, right? Being able to believe and stand on my own. And at the same time, have somebody that I actually like being around. Someone that's not like, listen, your friendship doesn't have to be romantic. You can love your friend like a sister or a brother, or just be like a platonic buddy. You know what I mean? Like, you love them, but you're not lusting. There's nothing sexual. You just admire them so much that you enjoy their company and everything. Also, be warned that leadership and exploration is the next one on your spiritual, okay? This is the card that represents your spiritual outlook for 2025. Leadership, exploration. This is your outcome for your friendship, which is powerlessness. So have somebody that you generally have a connection with, people that you can rely on, but at the same time allow you to be yourself. And you can be able to explore and do new things. You're not stuck in routine, but at the same time, you're not being used for other opportunities and stuff. That's what I would say for your friendship, honey. All right. Yeah. I love bundles, bro. So, leadership and exploration for your spiritual. I feel like if that's your case, man, you just want to be able to live your life and do your own thing. That is fine. You know what I mean? It's okay. But why? Why are we having this? Okay, maybe I should try a different deck. Why is Libra moving on and getting into a better place? Okay, so because you guys are working on your mental health, being able to let go of things that are tying you down, it allows you to be able to do more things that you've been wanting to do, explore, try new stuff, see new things. I respect that. Emotional detachment is what's going to help you. That makes sense. The thing is that a lot of times, here's the thing, okay? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because I suffer with depression and anxiety, and as a lot of you guys know, well, I guess you guys are going to like be able to hear this a lot because we do glaucoma videos. We do like videos about how to deal with being physically, mentally, and emotionally, like having disabilities there, right? Well, having a mental and physical and emotional disability can be a lot, okay? And the thing is that you find out later on in your journey, right, is that your mental health is connected to your emotional health, which is connected to your physical, which is connected to your spiritual. So if up here is not working right, it's going to affect how you feel. And when these two are not working together, it's going to affect your body because your body's taking in a lot of stress, a lot of tension, a lot of negativity, right? And it has to affect you in a physical manner just as much as it affects you mentally and emotionally, right? which then affects your spirit, because your spirit is somewhere, like it's like this, right? Like a candle. This is like a red candle, right? And you melt the wax and then it turns orange. So this is your physical, what we can see. The wick is the spiritual, where you light it, right? And as it gets melted, it makes it smaller. It reveals layers, right? Because you had to dunk it in a lot of times to get it this thick. So each time it melts, it peels off a little by little. So your physical peels off to your mental, peels off to your emotional, which peels to your spiritual. They're all connected. And when you don't understand that, you don't understand that some things that you take in emotionally affects your mind. Some people can really affect your mind. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that these people are not good for you. Okay? I'm going to have cookies while I'm doing this, so I'm sorry, guys. I have a horrible sweet tooth. All right. I also love ginger cookies. My grandfather used to give it to us all the time. Discord, dishonor, and hollow victory is what's going to be the outcome. So if you don't focus on emotionally detaching things that are no longer working for you guys, you're going to have a lot of discord, dishonor, and hollow victories. Okay, so discord and dishonor, let's get into that. When somebody is giving you dishonor, they're giving you disrespect. Whether you know you're being disrespected or you know somebody behind you. Like, you know how people smile to your face, they're like, oh my God, hi, so-and-so. But they're stabbing you in the back, right? Yeah, that's what we call fugazi people. Now, you don't need to deal with people who are wishing you bad intentions, not really loving you, giving you all these nasty things. Because a lot of people, whether they go to a witch or they go to a priest or they go and try to put charms and hexes on you, right? Even if it's just praying to God or whatever God and goddesses they believe, people send you energy, right? And the bad, like the worse the energy, the more it can affect you. Okay? So when you're around people, you need to make sure that whatever they're sending you, their energy, their vibration is good, because bad intentions cause bad things. Whether they mean to really send you those bad things or they're just wishing in your demise. You know, like going over there, I wish Libra would go over there and get this, that, and the third. Listen here. People are jealous what they cannot do, and what they cannot do, they don't try. Okay? Nobody understands that you guys are working really hard to get a lot of stuff this year the way that you like. That you're actually putting effort and energy in the things that you want to do. And yet, here we go again. People hating on their haterade, right? Sending them like that. You don't deserve this, that, and the third. Yet they don't know how much times you worked really hard for it. So for your spiritual, for you to be able to live your life, right? Explore, see new things, have leadership in your life, you got to work on your mental health, okay? Which is going to be your biggest thing to help you, okay? Because your obstacle, guys, is your past. You're holding on to nostalgia, childhood, and old friends. You may be reliving things, or being like, either you have past things that you're holding on to, or you are trying to learn how to let go of certain stuff that are not working for you. And for you to be helping out on the past, you need to be able to have your moving on and mental health, okay? Moving on mentally, letting it go. This is what's happening. This requires you to detach emotionally from things that are not working for you. Detach from these soul-sucking people, the ones that are like, here's the thing, okay? A lot of you guys know, because I have said this a lot of times in our general reading, man. I call them peasants. Peasants are not poor people. Peasants are not lower or middle class. Peasants are not black and white and chartreuse and periwinkle purple and rainbow and all that. They ain't that. Peasants are low vibrational, soul sunking, energy draining people. Okay? They're actual vampires that feed off of, sadness, love, anger. And, of course, the ones that we kind of hear about, but less romanticized. That's going to be a different video for a different thing. Right now, we're going to talk about energy vampires, okay? People that feed off of you to make themselves feel better and constantly leave you drained, all right? If you do not let go of those toxic people, honey, they're going to mess you up. They're the people that always have a problem but never do a solution, constantly complain, never happy, never satisfied, always talking bad about you, talking behind you, gossiping, being two-faced. One minute they're this, the other minute they're that, what. And they're just a really unpleasant person to be around. But because we try to be nice, right? We're like, well, so-and-so's not all that bad. I mean, it's the right thing. It's the more saintly thing. A person who is saintly is going to go over there and help every single person. Listen here, baby. Not everybody need help. I can't help everybody, but I can try. You know what I mean? Like, if I can, I'll try my best to make sure that you are heard, that I help you with this, that, and the third. But if I'm trying to help you and you're not accepting the help, if I'm trying to give you other obstacles and like, not obstacles, like options, right? Advice, this, here, there, and you just decide to like not take it because you prefer to be miserable so you can get attention from other people and suck their happiness dry. That is your problem, not mine. I'm not wasting my time to please unpleasable people. And if I'm not going to deal with it, neither should you. I'm being honest. I love you guys. I try to keep it real, okay? Because I feel like if I'm honest with you and you do have to face something like this, yeah, you'll be able to deal with it. It won't be handling you because you'll know how to take it. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. Okay, now, if you do not work on your mental health, being able to like take deep breaths, pace yourself, take it easy, look, be like, okay, I can do A, B on my own, but C and D, I need help. I'm going to have people that work with me. I'm not going to deal with these toxic people. I'm focusing on what makes me happy. Who are the people that are there for me, for my good, my bad, and my ugly? Those are the ones I'm going to keep. The ones that are fake and nasty, we're not going to deal with them. I'm not giving them my... Listen, it's okay to detach from bad habits and nasty people. Whether it is a toxic family member, whether it's a toxic partner, whether it's a toxic co-worker, whether it's a toxic friend. Toxic is toxic. Abuse is abuse. Nasty is nasty. It doesn't have a gender. It doesn't have a color, right? It's not anything with ethics. It's not a nationality. There's no nation called the narcissist of abuse and toxicity, right? I mean, I pray that never happens, but the way that the world is, man, it's been cuckoo, all right? It's been straight up banana pants. Anywho, yeah, it doesn't have a gender, it doesn't have a nationality, it doesn't have political viewpoints. It is what it is, okay? Like, for example, this is a candle. I don't care about the color, how big or small it is, what it may be for. It's a candle. We light it, it gives us light, it melts with wax, okay? It is what it is. Just like abuse is abuse and toxic is toxic and nasty is nasty, all right? We are not bringing that this year. Listen, you can be nasty and toxic on your own, but you ain't about to go over there and drag me down on this BS. Girl, please, ain't nobody got time for that. You got me twisted. Okay? Because if you don't work on it, I'm telling you this now, you are going to have to deal with disrespect. Discord is dysfunctional energy, okay? Energy that feels like if you had poured honey all over yourself and had feathers and rocks and it sticks to your skin and you're peeling it off and it's very like uncomfortable, it's very uneasy, it's like, it's scary and uneasy and uncertain and it's just really funky, right? That's discord. Everything has a rhythm and a beat, but discord is random. It don't got a rhythm and a beat. It's just there, right? It's the method to the madness, the storm, if you will. Hollow victories are these, okay? They're bittersweet moments. A lot of you guys know that I was in a narcissistic relationship, right? Way back in the day. Like when I was 19, I just got off of it, right? And I'm 29 now. So this thing happened like 10 or so years ago. But I had to deal with this person from like 14 to 19, possibly close to like 20, right? So that was really amazing and fun. And this person was like the narcissist, okay? They were abusive in more ways than one. And I stayed there. I didn't have to. I stayed there because at the time I was taking care of a kid, right? I was a guardian, if you will. And I didn't want the kid to go over there and suffer through the abuse that I was going through. So I stayed. I took in all the mental manipulations, the verbal assaults, right? The physical, the sexual, and more. And when I finally got out because I couldn't take it anymore, and I left that relationship, I couldn't take the child that I was babysitting, right? Like I say babysitting, I really mean like I was in charge of this kid. I just didn't have the right to take them with me. You know what I mean? And even if I did try, nobody believed me because I have had the police been called and they did nothing because nobody believed that this person in particular could do the things that I'm telling them that they're doing. And that happens a lot when we're in abusive situations because it's like, have you ever thought about going and getting help? And I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. Nobody helps you. Very rarely, okay? There are people that are really there to help you out. But it can be really hard to get assistance and help with depending on who it is. It's hard for guys who have been through domestic abuse to get help and assistance because people can't imagine them going through that situation. When it comes to like ladies and things, people don't understand it. People are so smart yet so stupid sometimes. And forgive me for that because it pisses the hell out of me, bro. Like, I try to get help. I try to get assistance. And nobody was there. And then when I left, I was so bitter. It was a bittersweet thing. Like it was a hollow victory because the victory is I don't have to deal with this person's abuse anymore. But the bitter thing is that I didn't want to leave that child behind and then have to be forced to deal with the abuse that I went through, right? Because I'm like, look, this is just a kid. I can handle it, right? But each time you stay in such a toxic relationship, whether you're a man or a woman or just like a person, right? Like my queens, my kings, and my sexy rows in betweens and all that. It takes a piece of your soul and demolishes it. I feel like I used to be a good person. And then when I went through all this hell, bro, it took me a long ass time not to be bitter. Not to be so angry. Angry with myself. Angry with the system. Angry at the person. Angry at everybody. That's bittersweet, bro. You are happy to get out of the toxic relationship, toxic people, but there's some people you wish that it could have been better, but it's not. We can't change people, bro. They either gonna come around with it or not. So if your spiritual is about you letting go of things that are not working for you, it's worth it. It is. But it's a whole healing journey, okay? Because they're going to have these 12-step things. I'm going to give you guys the best advice that I can give you, okay? Because I've been on the healing journey for goddamn how long? Okay, it's been like a freaking minute. One, you are always going to heal from different things. That's the first thing. Two, your abuse is different from my abuse, and my abuse is different from your abuse. Though some of you guys are going to be watching these videos and look back and be like, you know what? Nix, I was with a narcissist too, but like it feels like it's a different thing, okay? Like everybody has physical, sexual, mental, verbal abuse. Not everybody, but a majority of you guys who've been through it, you know what I'm talking about, right? The pain is different. Same situation, different type of pain. So when you're healing, the first thing they're going to tell you is like to accept it. It is what it is. Listen, the first thing is to forgive yourself. Above all the things I was upset with, bro, and this does tie into your spiritual because you're working on your mental and emotional well-being, okay? You're working on what's good for my mind and my heart, because my mind and my heart affect my body and my soul, and I'm tired of being somebody with these nasty people. I am tired of being angry and sad and feeling down on myself. I'm sick of it. You guys are going to be at that point, or you're already there. Forgive yourself. You came into the situation believing, right, that it could be better, that either you can change them, it will be all right, I have to stay in, I can't go back now. If they know that my relationship or my friendship or my work didn't work, who would believe me? You go through all these other questions and you blame yourself because how smart can you be if you tolerated all this, right? I asked myself the same dumb question. I did. I'm like, you're supposed to be a smart woman. How dumb can you be? You could have gone out anytime and you stayed because you deserve it. No one deserves to be abused, baby. Nobody, no queen, no king, and no bodacious royal in between deserve to be mistreated, misguided, used, and abused. Forgive yourself. You came in there with a good heart. You came in there thinking that things would be great. Forgive yourself. Forgive that piece of you. Give yourself that part that's hurting right now. Give that person love because they deserve to be loved. It was not their fault. Do not blame yourself for other people's dumbass decisions, okay? Secondly, let go of the situation. Some of y'all gonna hear this be like, if I let go of the situation, does that mean I have to forgive them? Listen, I'm a Christian and all, but forgiving this mother rubber is gonna be hard. Listen, I'm not one of them healers, baby, that gonna talk about forgive God, forgive your abusers, forgive them. That's what Jesus would do. Listen here, nuh-uh, not me. I'm sorry. I have like 4 or 3 people in this world that I will never forgive. And they done me wrong, okay? It's not just me being a little prick, all right? I'm not going there like, oh my God, they stepped on my toe. I'll hate them forever. No. They screwed me over, bro. They've done unforgivable things. Therefore, they don't deserve my forgiveness. If they come up to me and be like, yo, you go over there, you stay in your lane, and you stay the heavens away from mine because I don't like you. Okay? Just because I let go of your situation that you put upon me, all the neglect and nastiness, does not mean I forgive you for it. I just know that you're this kind of person. I don't like that kind of person. And you're not going to be worth my time. Like, good day. Don't let the cosmic flow hit you where the good Lord put you, bro. You're not a part of the team. Bye-bye. Peace, love, and deuces. Get the flip out of here. I don't care if somebody thinks I'm mean. Your peace of mind and your respect is all that matters, baby. Let go of the anger of the situation. They can't hurt you anymore. You're stronger and smarter and kinder than they will ever be. Okay? Third, work on your triggers. My triggers used to be like doorknobs, loud noises, church musics, vans, particularly green vans, and people who looked like my abuser, right? Now, I know you're gonna look at me and be like, church music used to be your trigger, bro? Because my abuser was a person of the church, okay? Oh yeah. Talk about cliche, right? You guys always blaming the church. What did the church ever do to you? Listen, the person who abused me, right? My narcissistic person was a pastor. So how they would do a lot of things is they put loud church music on, busting doors and being intimidating, getting into my face. And so every time I heard like a door knock or loud music, particularly church or any type, I would freak out. I used to remember having full on like panic attacks, anxiety attacks. I was with one of my partners like way back in the day. I don't have them anymore. And I used to cry, just worried. Oh my God, they're coming for me. They know where I'm at. And they would be like, yo, bro, you okay? I'm like, no, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't see. The room's spinning. I'm just, and they're like, okay, okay. They talk me through it. They wait till I calm down. But like, if you don't work on your triggers and you don't learn what triggers are, okay, triggers are something that, like, something can set you off. Think about it like PTSD, right? This is the best way I can explain it. PTSD is post traumatic stress disorder. Certain things set you off, okay? For example, doors. When I heard door knocks when I was like 19 and 20, I would automatically think that they're after me, right? Because in church, you know a lot of people. Say what you will, I don't have anything against people that go to church. I've gotten over that, right? That's not my trigger anymore. Yes, there are certain things that still set me off, but I learned like, okay, I acknowledge it, I understand it, and I talk myself through it. I'm like, okay, I know that this right here triggered you, but you are in a safe place. Those people cannot hurt you. If you don't like something, just politely say, yo, this is not for me. A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. If they don't understand it, they don't respect it, that's their problem, not my problem. Because I'm here being mature about how I handle my, PTSD. And you can get PTSD on being bad relationships. You can. You can go through traumatic events that are not war related or, like police and firefighters and things of that nature because they see a lot of stuff. You get triggered. That means it sets you off. It makes you think back in the time. It used to be like, I'm still that little girl stuck with this person being mistreated and abused. And I feel so helpless when I'm getting these panic attacks because I got triggered. Okay. Work through your triggers. Understand there'll be some things you'll be able to work through and it will never bother you. Some things will stay. Okay? I don't trust anybody that's like, ha ha, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's a joke. Don't take it so hard. I wanted to see reaction. I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, I don't trust a soul that says those things to me. And I always tell my partner, I'm like, look, because we're going to get to know each other, right? We've been knowing each other for a long time. And we're getting serious, right? Don't say these things to me. Because a lot of times I've heard people say those things to me and it's always been like a tactical manipulation kind of thing. So when you say that to me, when you say, haha, it's a joke, I'm just kidding, don't take it seriously, you're just, you're being too sensitive or whatever. I don't have a good, I don't receive that with a warm heart. You know what I mean? Work on it. Forgive yourself, let go of the situation, work on your triggers. Number 4, 4, 5, and 6, baby, it's going to be the funnest time of y'all's healing, okay? 4 is blocking people. That's right, guys. Block them. They wasting your time? Block. They have to make you feel small for them to feel tall? Block, delete, no contact. If it does not help your peace of mind, it is a waste of time. Bye. Listen, it's okay to be somebody else's villain. If it's right and it's healthy for you, let them be angry. Okay? Let them get salty. And the wise words of older people, get bent. You know what I mean? Like, flip it. Out here trying to go around doing these nasty things, and you out here, oh my God, I'm the victim. No, bro, you're not the victim. You're the cause. Jesus. I know you, Libra. I know you guys know somebody that always play the victim. And they the first ones that always cause the nonsense. They're like, oh my God, they're so mean to me. Yo, bro, what did you do though? How many pokes did it take for the bear to go up, right? Work on your mental health for your spiritual baby. Make sure that if it's a waste of time, it is not worth your time. Now, we are going to tackle what last month, this month, and March is going to be for you guys, okay? So January, February, and March is represented as achieving goals and rest from action. I have a bite of my cookie. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, but my joints sound like a goddamn shotgun. You know them like double barrel shotguns that they go. My bones, bro, they sound like that. It's madness. I'm gonna pull out the rest of them. All right, well, I guess I'll just tell you guys. So, the cause of your and let me show you guys. Okay, so January, February, March is represented by achieving goals and rest from action, right? This is due to new insight and realization, seeing things for what they are and what they can be. This is also going to be your same theme for July, August, and September, all right? The second half of y'all's year. Now, what's going to help Libra with this? Attention to detail, focus, and practice. Okay. And deep attraction. Remember, deep attraction was for your friendship. I mean, I put the cards back. Okay. Also, emotional detachment was also for your finance. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a little in and out. Okay. Let's get into it. I'm going to look at this for a second. I feel like if you guys are going to go over there and achieve your goals right, be able to like make a lot of money and not have to be like, oh my God, I got to kill myself for the name of the dollar. And I say that quite often because like I've worked the jobs, guys, okay? Before I started Marikuma healing, right? Reading cards, palms, advice, counseling, being witchy, metaphysical and spiritual and all that, right? I used to do other jobs. Like I used to work at a restaurant. I used to do retail. I worked at a spa. I did home health, right? And with home health, one, I love the job. Being a nurse was amazing. But you work wild hours, like dead man shifts hours, all right? And when I say dead man shift, I mean not this 9 to 5, all right? Not this Dolly Parton 9 to 5. I'm talking about 24/7, 365. I'm talking about all hour long, all day long, weeks, months, endless hours. And yeah, you get a lot of money, but when you're working all those crazy intense hours, right? Those shifts, that's what we call them. It affects your mental and your emotional because you're making all this money to pay for bills that you don't like. Listen, you're making a lot of money to pay for the rents and all the stuff. A house that you don't see or an apartment that you don't see because where are you at? You're always at work, right? At this time, you think to yourself, should I just get an apartment or should I just go over there and get a hotel? You know, like just flip having a mortgage, flip having rent. I work all day anyways. I might as well just have like a few days at a hotel. Be like, hey, you guys have any rooms? Yeah, we have some rooms. Cool. I'm just gonna take 3 days at a hotel, come back to work, it's close by, and just I really did, bro. I really thought about it. I was like, you know what, I could. I make enough money to have a few, like at least like what, 2 weeks in a hotel. That would be my rent, bro. I'm just gonna go there, pay like a few $100s just to be there for like a week or two and be like, okay, now I know when I get off the shift, I can just go to my little hotel room, have a breakfast. You know what I mean? Like I get up at the time of the hours where they're serving breakfast, so it's a win-win. Did I ever act on it? No. But I'm sure some of you guys will understand what I'm saying about that. You don't want to kill yourself for the name of the dollar, bro. It's an endless rat chase. It's an endless rat chase. Because you're killing yourself at work. Like, the way that it's set up is so funky, okay? It just doesn't make sense. So seeing things for what they are, understanding what they can be, all right? I guess because I have my money bowl thing. Yeah, guys, I've been using a light bulb. So hold on, let me get the light so we can see. Jesus. Okay. Like a domino, bro, it all fell down. So as you guys can see, right, this is just a container. Normally we put in, like, you know, food and things of that nature. This is my little, like, money rice bowl, okay? I have my money rice down here. I have some fluorite and some jade here with a good fortune and some cards that I hope to attract good luck, okay? What I'm saying is that with new insight and realization, of course I can see that this is a container. Of course I can see that you can put food and other stuff in it. But you can also make it into other things as well, okay? For example, this is a light bulb. As y'all can see, it's a small light bulb. But I can use it to light my videos. I can use it as a decoration because it has like a little hook at the end, right? And I can use it for multiple things, okay? That being said, you don't have to... Sorry, this thing was getting a little too long. Hold on, sorry guys. Just a second. Okay. Sorry. Trying to get the wig out of the way. Yeah, you guys are gonna find out that I mean well, but my mind kind of goes a little bit ahead of time. Anywho, right? Tell me you have ADHD without saying you have ADHD. If you know, you know. But yeah, new insight realization, getting things to be what they can be, all right? Like my bundles, of course, you wrap up fresh herbs. Normally, you're supposed to do it dry. I don't do that. If you guys watch my videos, you know. It can just be either a bouquet or it can be a smudge. You can see things for what they can be, and you can see things for what they're not going to be or what will be in the future, okay? New insight realization, seeing things with clear eyes. You're not going over there pretending it's something that is not. You're not out here making it what it is not. You accept it and you see it for what it is, and you also see what it can be. With attention to detail and focus and practice with things that you like to do while you see what it can be, like the opportunities that you like to do that will work for you, will help you with achieving your goals and rest from action, okay? Which is what this month, last month, and the next month is going to be for you guys. January, February, and March. My God. Let me have a sip of my coffee, bro. Anyways, January, February, and March is all going to be about... I really desperately want to say juggling resources and waiting on results. It's not necessarily about money. I mean, yeah, in a way, it can be financial, okay? But it's really just going on things that make you happy. And I'm not saying follow your heart, be a ninja doctor warrior. I'm just saying that you should do things that you have a passion for, that work out and that are reasonable and dependable, okay? It's a practical thing that I enjoy doing, and so forth and so on. Somebody may be like, okay, yeah, so we're taking advice from a lady who reads playing cards, palms, the lines in my hands telling me my future, and giving me advice and counseling about our mind, body, and soul. We're going to take advice from this chick. Well, if you're watching the video, you must at least be curious about what I gotta say, you know. But yes, you're gonna take some advice from me if you are able to or if you like. I'm not saying you have to do exactly what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you're gonna do something that you like to do. I love reading cards. I love going over there, reading palms. I like giving advice and counseling. I like doing videos about our mind, body, and soul and just give out life advice and things of that nature. I like it. Okay? Just because I have a passion for it, I'm doing something that I love and it's beneficial. So if I can do it, why can't you? You know? All right. Recuperation and recovery is for April, May, and June. So taking your time, pacing yourself. All right, we're at a split. Oh, wow, we got two of them. Finish up this cookie. All right. Enjoying company, friendship, and celebration. Enjoying people who are like, here's the thing. You're pacing and taking your time. So recuperation and recovery because of enjoying company, friendship, and celebration. Wait a second. If recuperation and recovery is the main thing for April, May, and June, and you have celebration coming in and you're having people that you like to be around, maybe you're taking time with loved ones. Huh. How ironic. Anyways, I'm thinking about somebody, bro, and it kind of runs up to their alley. But anyways, join company, okay? I enjoy being around these people. That's all that it is. Friendship, people that I can bond with, people that I can connect with, people who are like my people, right? My vibe goes with my tribe goes with my vibe, kind of thing, right? And celebration. Y'all could be celebrating each other, they could be celebrating you. You're taking time to have those things. You're taking time to be with people that you like being around, celebrating whatever it may be, and just having a good time. Okay. Also giving and receiving money, bro. Obtaining resources. All right. I know some of y'all asking me, how much bundles does this chick have? So, anyways, enjoying people, having time with them, and this is going to help you guys giving and receiving money, obtaining resources. So, you're having money come your way, resources are falling into place, you're getting time to enjoy people like family, loved ones, and friends. You guys are celebrating, most likely about all the good stuff that are coming your way. Right? Hey, I'll take it. Okay. Please let us get a 6 of clovers. Okay. So a lot of cards fell out, guys. A lot of cards fell out. So what's the outcome for April, May, and June, universe? Nostalgia, childhood, and old friends. Mind you guys, this is going to be your biggest obstacle, bro. Nostalgia, childhood, and old friends. And I know when you guys see me with this card, I go there, the past. My natural enemy. the one that I can't always go over there and, overthrow whatever. But let's get into it. Recuperation recovery is what you're having for April, May, and June. This is due to celebration, friendship, and joy and company. So having time with people that you actually like to be around, celebrating each other, and having friends is going to cause you to take time, rest, take it a little bit easy, and see. So new opportunities and stuff. This is also going to help you guys out. Giving and receiving money, obtaining resources. So being able to have things financially stable, work out for you. At the same time, the outcome is nostalgia, childhood, and old friends. So with all the things that are going your guys' way, are you holding on to the past because you're scared that it will repeat itself? Or, how is that working? Okay. Yeah, I'm pulling in another card. I was asking about what's causing you guys this. This is what's causing you guys this. Mind you. Okay. Nostalgia, childhood, old friends. Past. All right. Past. And sometimes the past isn't that bad, but the reason why you're on the past is because of the past. Discord, dishonor, and hollow victories. Y'all better not be going over there and be afraid. Deep attraction is going to be your outcome. Okay, let's get into it. Firstly, I love you guys, right? I tell you guys that a lot when I'm about to hit you guys with the truth. Especially on things you guys may not want to hear. But I'm going to say it because I do care about you guys. All right? So here's the thing. Like we said, recuperation recovery is the theme for the next 3 months, April, May, and June. While April, May, and June are in effect, joy and company, so having people that you like to be around, people that are celebrating you, people who are that, your people, right? Your friends, the celebration, the enjoying of the company. That's what you're having this recuperation recovery. You're taking your time and pacing yourself because you got other stuff that you're doing that involves loved ones and people that you like being around. Giving and receiving money and obtaining resources is most likely going to be something that you guys are going to be getting or that will help you with this celebration that you're going on, okay? Having resources fall in place. The outcome, however, is the past. Why do we have the past? Because it's the past. What can help you with this? Discord, dishonor, and hollow victory. What is the outcome of that? Deep attraction. I think you working through the things that are making you feel a little less. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. You are not your past. You are not your abuser. You are not your mistakes. You are not less of a person. I don't care what anybody says. And here's the thing. If you're scared that somebody's going to use your past against them, then that's just a dick move. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. I am not my past. I'm not Mary or Nyx from 15 years ago or 10 years ago. I'm not her. I'm this Mary and Nyx, okay? And as you guys know, well, I guess as you guys will start knowing, I go by Mary with family and I go by Nyx to you guys, all right? But y'all can use either or name. It's fine, okay? I go by both. But Nyx is more of my name that I just go around every day on. But close people will call me Mary. Anywho, right? You didn't ask me for my life story, so why should I be sharing it to y'all? But don't go over there and be afraid that people are going to judge you for things that happened heaven knows how long ago. At the end of the day, if they really love you and they really care, your past isn't going to matter. Now, there's some things that you have every right to have for yourself. Will my partner know that I was in a toxic relationship with other people? No, they're not going to know because that's my business, not theirs. Like, there's some things we're okay sharing with our loved ones, and there's some things that we keep to ourselves, and that's fine. You know, not everybody is going to have that. Not everybody is going to be like, oh my gosh, well, Nyx went through a narcissistic relationship. She got physically and mentally and sexually abused on there. So she's not really a person. She's just less of a woman. Listen here. How sad for you, right? To use the old me and think that the old me is the me now. I don't know if y'all heard yet, but RIP to old me. Old me ain't here. You have this woman now. The woman that stands before you, that talks to you guys, gives you guys life advice, and of course, is incredibly funny and smart. No. Funny, maybe. I mean, I'm sure with all the cringiness that you guys go through on these videos, I have to make some of you guys laugh, you know? You're not the only ones to go through heck and be like, what the, you know? Anyways, yeah, go with your passion. Don't go over there and feel like you're going to be in like this discord, dishonor, and disrespect. First off, you are not your past. Your past ain't you. And anybody who's going to go over there and try to wreck your day because you're going to be like, well, I know something you don't know. Here's the thing, sweetheart. I don't care. I'm being honest, I don't care. You know, I'm not here to make people feel bad about themselves. And I'm not here to go around feeling bad about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go over there and let somebody allow my past to be used against me. You are not that. April, May, and June, it's time for you guys to have fun. It's time for you to make sure that you're stuck with people that make you happy and let go of the nastiness of the past. The past was to teach you. We learn from our past. We learn from our past mistakes so that way we don't repeat it in the present and affect our future. So don't be like, oh my God, because I have a horrible past, I'm never going to be good enough. Baby, yes, you are. Yes, you are, baby. You're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine, honey. Don't worry about it. You got this. Alrighty. So, we talked about January, February, March, April, May, and June. Let's get into September, guys. July, August, and September is represented as new insight and realization. So what's the call for that, right? Leadership and exploration. Remind you guys, this was also for your spiritual. So July, August, and September, y'all are thinking about taking charge of your life, seeing new things, maybe exploring. Oh, Jesus. That candle's getting way out of hand, bro. Okay, that's what you want. Strong belief, defense, and conviction is going to help you guys with that. All right. Where's my fly swatter over there? I'm deciding, I'm trying to think, should I get it now or should I just go for it? You know what I mean? Mosquitoes here are nasty, guys. Nasty. Independence and self-reliance. So July, August, and September is all about seeing things for what they can be and seeing what they are. This is going to be caused because of leadership and exploration. So exploring the world, trying new things, living your life. What's going to help you guys with that is strong belief, defense, and conviction. Okay. Yeah, I think you guys can see the seven clovers. I try to make it where y'all can see the cards, you know what I mean? Note, like, word to the wise, everybody reads their playing cards a little differently. Okay? How I read my cards versus how somebody else reads theirs. You can learn to read by playing, but at the same time, it can be a whole different type of representation. Anywho, strong belief, right? Let's get into it. Strong belief is not necessarily, okay, guys, is not necessarily religious, okay? A majority of times, strong belief is like your moral, okay? My moral code is as a lot of you guys know, I do not discriminate against anybody. Okay, I'm very open-minded, very accepting to all, as long as you're not hurting people, abusing children, or abusing animals. We'll get along fine. Okay, I'm not a judgmental prick. Now, it could be a sassy passy or whatever, right? I said what I said. I know. Oh, it's a sassy pass. Not sassy passy. I'm sorry. That's such a silly thing and dumb thing to say. But a sassy frost. A sassy frost is a smart ass. Okay? They always have an attitude. They always like how I think Europeans call cheeky or something like that. Like they're cute, but they're absolutely an attitude. So, anyways, or a whole mood, if you will. But yeah, I believe that we should all be loving and kind and welcoming to other people. We should try to help people instead of harm them. With some compassion and kindness, it can go a long way. You don't know what they're fighting. You don't know what other people are going through, the madness, the battles, and all. So why would we be bigots full of hatred and nastiness because we don't understand or agree? Like, look, choose to understand, make a connection, or just agree to disagree and go amongst your business. You don't gotta like what I do. I don't gotta like what you do. But I'm not gonna make it my life mission to go over there and just like persecute somebody because they like purple and I like green. You know what I mean? Like, use common sense, guys. Not you guys, not the ones watching this video, but like the people that don't have it. Some people have common sense and some people are they don't possess that ability, guys. They never learned. Anywho, go with what goes with your character. Go with what you believe morally. Okay, your moral, your character, your ethics. Understand, like people, right? People like me and people like you, they may never understand us. They may not agree with what we believe in or see, and that's fine. The beautiful thing about this world is we have duality, mutability, and diversity. The bad thing about this world is that we have variety, duality, and diversity. That means, as beautiful as it is to connect with other people and see different viewpoints and mindsets, it also means those same things. There are people that just hate everybody. I hate the ethics. I hate the color of your skin. I hate the person that you're with. I hate your political views. I hate your religious views. I hate your witchcraft. I hate this. And instead of just going and being like, you know what? I don't understand it. I respect that that's how you go about things. I don't really do that. But hey, you do you, right? You do you, boo. It's fine, We don't have that sometimes, guys. We have the side of like both coins, the good, the bad, and the Anywho, not everybody gonna agree with you. That's fine. They may make you feel convicted and it bring you to be very defensive. Just understand that some people are not going to agree with what we believe in, and it's fine. That's their opinion, not yours. You don't have to change yourself to please anybody in this world, Libra. If they're going to be unhappy, that's a personal problem, not your problem. All right. Now, with independence and self-reliance, again, being able to stand on your own. I have independence to stand on my own and believe in myself to make decisions. So July, August, and September is all going to be about doing things that you want, like seeing the world, exploring, doing stuff of that nature, right? And at the same time, knowing your worth, okay? I know that I'm going to be able to explore it when I save up. I can try this, on the third, right? Like this year, I'm going to go visit my family, right? Hopefully by April, man. I'm making plans, but like, I went to see my loved ones. I have time. Like, I'm going to be planning a trip on like late autumn. So like October-ish, December-ish, November-ish or whatever. Not November, but most likely like October, December, gonna go visit like my friends and things this year. Like I'm making plans to travel, okay? And I'm working through that. So that could be something that you guys are too. Like, look, we're gonna go on a trip around fall, or we're gonna have something here and there, or we're gonna take a break, or we're gonna try new things, right? That's fine. Be able to make your own decisions, do what you want. Don't forget that independence really needs teamwork. Make sure you got people that you can fall back on, all right? Okay. Attention to detail, focus, and practice is for October, November, and December. I'm gonna drink my juice. What is the cause of this? Jesus. Achieving goals and rest from action, which is what this month, February, right? January, February, and March is represented this way. And this is why you're having to pay attention to detail, focus, and practice for October, November, December due to achieving goals and rest from action. So you're focusing on how to make money without killing yourself, but do it in a smart way. So what's going to help you guys with this? Ironically, this popped up twice, okay? I did it the first time and other cards fell and it fell right next to the 4 of clovers. But this is the one. I was secretly hoping that it would be. Achieving goals, my God. Sorry, guys. Great wealth and inheritance, okay? That's what this card is. So for you guys to achieve your goals and have rest from action, you're going to need great wealth and inheritance. What is the outcome? Excuse me. Y'all gonna be tired of me. Discord, dishonor, and hollow victory is the outcome. Alright, guys. One is going to be dark, okay? It's gonna be a dark thing. Yeah, because my light bulb is dying. So, hopefully you guys can kind of see me. Sorry if you can't. Didn't know I had that on. Okay. I don't always see so hot, so it can be a real pain in the butt. All right. October, November, and December, attention to detail, focus, and practice. This is caused because of achieving goals and rest from action. The same theme for this month and next month for you guys, Libra. To help you guys achieve your goals and have rest from action, you're going to need great wealth and inheritance. The outcome will be discord, dishonor, and hollow victory. Do not feel bad if you're not getting your money as fast as you want to, okay? We're going to pull out 2 cards. 2 card decks. Okay. Firstly, How do we get that great wealth and inheritance? How does Libra get the great wealth and inheritance, universe? Please show us. Heaven of Betsy's. Standing up for what you believe in and fighting for your cause. So rebelling and fighting for a cause is how you're going to get great wealth and inheritance. Stand your ground. Fight for what is right. Okay? Let's go up here. Put that there. New insight and realization. So see, like here's the thing. If you have an opportunity, okay? See it for what it is and what it can be. Do not go over there and look at something and see what you want it to be. Because a lot of times when we try to be like, oh, well, I want this and I want that. Listen, do you really need it? Okay? Like, for example, I can't wait to have like kids and get married to my partner. But the thing is that right now, I'm not ready for marriage and I'm not ready to have kids, right? Because I want to have more stability and structure before I jump down that road. So sure, I could find anybody that I want and maybe have a relationship with somebody, but just because I can have a relationship right now doesn't mean that I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? So that being said, see things for what they are and what they can be. Do not see what you want them to be and what you want them to go as. See it for what it is and what it can be for you. Okay? All right. Outcome. Okay, creativity and charisma. Tap into your charms. Y'all can get great wealth and inheritance to go after opportunities that you see clearly, that can work for you, that are beneficial, as well as something that you believe in and stand by. Your charm and charisma can really help you guys out. A lot of times if you're like charming and creative, people really like that. Now, what's the cause of discord, dishonor, and hollow victory? Miscommunication and misunderstanding. How can we help that out? Right? Oh, wow. Okay. Achieving goals and rest from action. Let's just... All right. What is the outcome? Giving or receiving money, obtaining resources. So here's the thing. All right. We're going to try to get sense of this, man. You're going to be struggling with discord, dishonor, and hollow victory. This is caused because of miscommunication, misunderstanding. You may feel a little bit dysfunctional or funky energy due to the fact that you don't feel like you're understood and you don't feel like you can communicate. Speak your piece. Know who to speak to, okay? I'm going to try this light one more time, guys. But it probably won't last as long as I like it to. It's a great light bulb, but like, my God, the lasting, it does not last. Which can be a real pain in the butt. Anywho, right? Let's get to business. You guys are going to be struggling with discord, dishonor, and hollow victory quite a bit this year. When you're feeling disrespected, when you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and you're just like, ugh, it's a lot of times due to the fact that you're not being understood and you're not able to speak. Know who to talk to. Some people are going to choose to misunderstand you, to not listen, because they have stick up their butts. Okay, they're like, oh, Libra's not smart. I shouldn't waste my time listening to Libra. What? What did you say, Libra? I don't understand you, right? And that's going to drive you guys crazy. Don't waste your time talking to dumb people. Now, to those who deserve you talking to them, right? They try. They're like, okay, well, Libra, I'm sorry. When you said this, I interpreted it this way. Is that what you meant? No. I meant A, B, and C equaling 2, 3, and 5, okay? Not 1, 2, 3. Like, be able to sit down, have a calm conversation, and express yourself in a healthy way. Because if you just hide things in and you decide not to talk to anybody, then you're messing up relationships with people who actually care about you because they generally don't know. Now, if it's a waste of time, they choose not to understand you, they choose to make you feel small, they choose to make you feel neglected, don't waste your time with them. Don't waste your time with them. They're not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, firstly, I have a lot of better things to do in my life than having to go over there and waste it with you. When you're able to know who to communicate with, you can achieve your goals and have rest from action. You know who to work with to help you get things done. Okay? This will also allow you to have giving money and receiving it, as well as obtaining resources, because you know who to work with and who not to work with. Okay? Okay. We are going to tackle your greatest obstacle, how to help you with your obstacle, and then tackle your theme, right, for this year. Okay. Take it. Salute. Put this over here. I guess the teamwork thing fell down. So, nostalgia, childhood, and old friends is going to be your biggest obstacle to face for 2025, Libra. This is due to teamwork. Okay? What can help? New ideas. So figuring out new ways to use teamwork to help you overcome the past. Remember, our past, my past, your past, all of our past, this is just to learn. It was just experience. It was lessons, okay? If I didn't go through half of the crap that I went through, right? I do not think I would be compassionate and kind. And I definitely would probably not be in the business of healing people because, like, if nothing bad happened to me, I wouldn't really feel like I wouldn't understand other people's strife. You know what I mean? When you go through it, you kind of understand how other people feel. Like, when you go through heck, you, like, okay, for example, right? I know, we're all talking about our trauma, but hear me out. If I didn't go through the madness that I went through, I would not be kind and compassionate that I am now. Sad people, like the saddest, most depressed people, a lot of times don't want other people to feel what they're feeling. So we try to be the most happiest, most kindest people you'll ever meet. The most angriest people tend to be very happy, right? Everything is great. Don't worry. Because nobody wants you to feel as angry and as despaired and hopeless as they are right now. Nobody wants to give you that kind of pain. The most craziest people are the most smartest. They have to think outside the box to overcome a lot of stuff. So that means that even though you're mad as a hatter and loony as a bin, you're able to be smart because you had to overcome and think of ways to handle certain situations. Because nobody gave you a helping hand, bro. I'm not saying that the world is cold and death, but a lot of people who go through trauma and abuse don't want other people to feel the way that we do, okay? I don't want people to feel pain. I don't want them to be hurt. And I think having those experiences made me really smart, very understanding and kind, taught me patience and strength. Like, I didn't know how strong I was until I sit down and think back all the things I overcame. That being said, I'm not saying poor, pitiful me, like, oh my God, I'm the victim of this, that, and the third. No, I'm just saying that it changed me for the better. Okay, if I went back and took it all away, I wouldn't be who I am today. Now, it sucked balls, right? It wasn't fun, but it is what it is. All right, now. Okay. Endurance, diligence, and strength, okay? The thing about being blind, guys, or visually impaired, is that I hear everything. I hear everything. And it's a really nice thing. And so you're trying to figure out where the sound is coming from. Anyways, so let's get into it. Nostalgia, childhood, and old friends, the past. can be overcome with teamwork. You're finding teamwork and new ways to use teamwork to overcome your past with time, energy, and effort, right? Endurance, diligence, and strength. Energy, time, and effort to work past the nastiness of the past, work on what's going to make you healthy, let go of all the stuff that are tying you down, holding it back. Remember, we are not our past. We have learned from our experience. We are not the nasty people who are telling us that we can't do anything. We are smart. We are strong. We are resilient. We are powerful. We are bomb diggity and awesome. Okay? All right. Put time, energy, and effort to new ideas with teamwork to overcome this. All right? You're not your past. Now, I'm going to go over there and not pull out any cards. We're going to talk about your mental, patience, wisdom, and diplomacy. All right? So, to help you again with your past, make sure that you use teamwork to help you out. At the same time, this is going to help you out too, moving on and getting into a better place mentally. So, working on your mental health, like, look, there's some things, guys, that maybe you haven't forgiven yourself or like been like, bro, I'm so scared to repeat my past. I'm so scared that people are fake and that they're going to be using me and I don't deserve happiness. And what? One, honey, you deserve happiness. Every man, woman, and person deserves to be happy, deserves to be at peace, deserves to have people that love and cherish them. And you're clearly going to be around those people. You got people that can work with you, people that can actually do teamwork with you, that want you to survive and be happy, okay? You deserve that. You do not deserve holding on to something that is no longer beneficial. Let go of bad habits. Work on your mental health. If you're angry, why are you angry? And how can we calm ourselves down when we're feeling our temper rise? How can we learn to be patient, loving, and kind? Mental health is important. How to help with that? Be wise. Understand what you need help with, how to go about it, think outside the box. Be like, okay, with wisdom, I have experience and I have creativity. What I can't use with my wisdom, I use creativity to solve. Okay, so I'll be like, all right. As a lot of you guys know, I'm visually impaired. That means when I'm walking, I have to find creative ways not to run into walls, bump into corners, and what. What does this have to do with my mental health? My thing is that because I'm visually impaired, I get really anxious and nervous and it messes with my mind. So I have learned to like touch the walls, tap furniture and the doors. And it shows me and helps me without running into things because here and here, I don't have it. I can only see that much, right? That's it. So everything else is really weird. So I pick up tricks and tips and I got wise on how to handle that disability. Now, that being said, I'm not saying that you have to be visually impaired or what. I'm just saying that when you get older, you get wiser and you figure out things that work for you, how to do tips and tricks to help you guys get things that you need, okay? So being patient, being wise. Be patient with yourself and be patient with others. You're not going to always get things right away. And you're also not going to always understand what's going on. So sometimes taking a deep breath and breathing out will help you be like, okay, I need to understand this, go with it slowly, and we'll communicate, right? Communication is key. Now, if you've been wise and you're being patient and you guys cannot agree on anything, then this is where diplomacy comes, okay? Being diplomatic. Being diplomatic is a fancy smancy word for, right? It's always for the for. A compromiser, right? So a compromiser is somebody that can meet in the middle or agree to disagree. I love my family love me. I love my friends and my friends love me, right? There's some things that we just cannot agree on. I don't agree with it, they want it, I want it, they don't like it. And instead of going around and around and around and around, right? We just agree to disagree. Like, look, do as ye will. I respect that is how you like things. Me personally, I'm not really for it, but hey, since we're not going to win either way, let's just agree to disagree, nip it in the bud and move on, right? Either combined ideas, try someone's idea, then you try yours and work that out. But the main theme for you guys this year is going to be wisdom, patience, and diplomacy. How you look at things, how you react to things, and how you deal with stuff, okay? All in all, I am going to finish y'all's reading by saying this. To summarize your reading, Libra, firstly, don't let people disrespect you. You are so sweet and so kind and so wonderful. Whether you are again a king, a queen, or a bodacious, sexy royal in between, every man, woman, and person deserves to be treated with respect, okay? No matter what. You are not your past. You are not your abusers. Even though that sometimes it feels like you guys are tethered to your abusers and to your toxic past, you are not that. Our past is to teach us, work on your mental and emotional well-being. Make sure that you surround yourself with people that can work with you and that are healthy to be around, okay? All in all, you guys are going to have a great and amazing 2025. And I hope that you guys have many blessings, happiness, and joy. That being said, if you're interested in your own reading, please message me on the videos below or message me on like NYXR28. That's my Instagram. And I'll be happy to give you guys a reading there. I have my social medias on my accounts. That being said, 2025 year readings is $25. There is a special going on for $27. 3-card readings, not year related, but any other reading that you want. And you get 2 hands read instead of 1, okay? You can also get advice and counseling with me. $6 weekly. You choose your day and your time. We compromise on the time because, again, I'm sometimes in the States. I'm sometimes in Africa. So the time difference can be really drastic. Okay. So that being said, $6 weekly for my counseling with advice. $20 monthly for my advice and counseling. I hope that you guys have, again, a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much. Please follow and subscribe. If we get 50 subscribers, we can finally have live by April or June of this year. We are going to have a podcast called Dark Minds and Butterflies, where we talk about life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and all sorts of topics and things, okay? Where you guys are welcome to be guests on the podcast. So stay tuned for more. Remember, slay the day, be happy and be gay, and stay amazing. Peace out.